Good afternoon, everyone. I thought I'd show you something how I used to make picks with wiper inserts. Um, I used to use this one kind here for a hook with the notch in there already there, and I'd make a hook with this kind. But I thought I'd show you how I did that. Just a small piece of this. I used to put a dowel rod handle on there, round, and I'm not going to do that this time. I'm going to actually just put a piece of heat shrink on there, just to show you how I used to do it with the new way I do it, with combination of the new and old way I was doing it. And maybe this will work. I'm not certain. I haven't done this particular way in a while, but I'm going to put you right here. Hopefully the sparks from the grinder don't hurt the phone, and hopefully you're able to see, and hopefully it doesn't fall onto my grinder here and all that bad stuff. Anyway, there's what the end looks like. It's already got the knots in it. Now, because the wiper blade was a little bit thicker than a normal pick, I would, when I was doing this, I would use a file. I wasn't using the grinder. I didn't have a grinder at the time. I would use a file, but I'm going to use the grinder this time to get it down a little thinner, and hopefully the grinder won't mess it up. But I did used to use a file instead of the grinder to file it all down, and that it took me a long time to do on the wiper inserts. But I'm going to thin this down just a little bit if I can get this to do it right. test the thickness with a lock, a good decent sized lock, to make sure that it will fit in there. It's a little snug still. Still just a tad too snug. Yeah, I see the phone sliding. It's just a tad snug, but it fits in there pretty decently. Okay, now I'm going to fix the handle on it. I'm gonna just smooth this out a little bit on the edge, on the tip there, on the end. Okay. Now, because it's a much real skinny thing, I can use these real skinny pieces of heat shrink, and they're pretty long too. So one might just be enough for a handle. Well, maybe not. I'll go with two of them. Gotta heat this up and shrink it down. This real skinny piece here. Got a big flame going on in this thing here. I always blow on that so that if I set it down, it doesn't reignite or anything. I can go with a slightly bigger piece to fit over that piece to finish up the handle, make the handle a little layered. Hot. And you gotta remember that the metal gets hot. Burn you. I'll check back with this in a little bit to test it out on the lock I just had in my hand. Let it cool off a little bit there. Anyway, like I said in the beginning there, that is how I made these picks in the beginning when I first started making picks. I was making them out of that, and I was putting putting the dowel rods on there. And first ones I made were the thicker dowel rods, and then the second ones I made were this. And I was taking and drilling a hole down the center, pretty much. Then I would take and stick that in there. I made the end of it on the inside a sharp point, and I take and bop it with the hammer a few times to get it into the wood. Then what I did was I took a paneling nail or finish nail, and I wedged it in there next to so it wouldn't come out. That's how I made these first bunch of picks. I mean, I made different shapes and that. And I thought I'd also show with the new stuff with the stuff I use currently. I thought I'd make a W rake on camera too, because I seem to do pretty good with the W rakes as well as the other rakes. But I'm gonna see if this is cooled off yet. It seems to be pretty cool. Off. I'm going to get a tension wrench here. I got a favorite one here. If this works and this thing, I can't remember. And I thought I'd test this out, as I do with all of them all the time. Every time I make one, make sure they don't break or bend. Make sure they hold up. It's a little trickier with such a thin piece here to get to really feel it. To really feel what's going on, but this will work on tinier locks. I got one over there made just like this, pretty much. Use it for tiny locks. This is a big lock, so I think I'll get one of the tinier locks and try it on that, since I'm having a hard time with that one because it can't get much of a feeling out of it. Find my tinier tension wrench, tension tool, or whatever you want to call it. I got a little lock here somewhere, I do believe, somewhere. This AT lock. I think this tension wrench might be still too big for this. But, yeah, it's a little too big, but I think I can get it to work, though. Nope, can't. Anything tinier. This might be smaller. Might have to make make one smaller. Yeah, I think this one will work. This works on these tiny locks, like I said. These little luggage locks. Better than it does the bigger ones, because of the size of the... And there it is, it's opened. There it is, that's a little bitty guy. That's another one to add up here for them tinier locks like that. Like I said, I'm gonna make one of them W rakes. Get some of this out. As I always do, I always check it with a size with another pick. Usually sparrows. I make it just a tad bigger for rakes, in case I screw up on the end or something. Just break that off. Just back up. Okay, now I'll bring you over here where I can make this W rake, and hopefully this phone will stay up there. I might have to put it back here. I'll put it back here. Get less vibration. see it? There it is. That's kind of what I was going for, like a W rake, or it could be an M rake. But there it is. I'm gonna just fix this here, sharp edge points off of the edge here. Okay, now I'm going to put a handle on it. Looks like I'm gonna have to cut a piece fit the work for this. I don't have anything that's big enough for that. Well, I just scratched my elbow. Hit this shelf I just put up. I'm gonna have to take the shelf down, I guess. I'm gonna keep hitting my arm on it. I don't see no damage on my elbow. I guess it's alright. It sure hurt. Scratched my elbow like that. Get the flamethrower here. Mr. Flamethrower looks like the flame's starting to get a bit lower now. It's alright by me. Extra piece on there, the center, give it a little bit better grip for it could be in a rake. A little extra gripping for pulling. As I always do before I do anything else to it, I'm going to test it, see if it works, holds up and everything. Of course I need my smaller tension wrench. This one. There it is. It opened up. So it works good. Now I can sand it. Hopefully I don't jab my finger on the edge, on the tip. I kind of ground it down a little bit so it wouldn't be so sharp. Using 2500 grit sandpaper, I'm almost out. I got some 2000, but using the last bit of the 2500 is right there. Plus this I just end up using up when this. I haven't been posting too many videos lately. Haven't been feeling all that great at times, and I go Monday to get a ultrasound of my stomach, see what's going on with that. Hopefully it's nothing. I've been getting moments where I start to feel, or I get feeling nauseous the past couple of weeks or so. Not exactly sure why. Let's see if this thing has batteries in it. I got a digital caliper I've had for a while. I haven't used it in a while, and hopefully it's still the batteries in it are still in good shape to test it out. See how thick this is. I think it's off a little bit. I don't trust the digital ones too much. They seem to be off a little, but I'll test it on this to see how thick this is, and if it shows it. I guess that's shiny good enough. Not sure if you can see how shiny that is. I'll test it one more time on that lock, and then I have an extremely small tension wrench I forgot I had over there. I grabbed that by mistake. Anyway, I'm going to give this a shot again here with this lock again. I have no key for it, but it comes in handy for this job to test lock picks I make. I also got a quick set over there that I test with too. That one I need to pick a better bigger tension wrench. So we'll give it a try on this here quick set. See how well it works on that. Of course, it's gonna be a booger. It's stuck half the time. Try that other tension wrench. Yeah. I think that's probably what the problem was. That tension wrench. It's just too thick. Just not opening it. Yes. I don't want to break it if it's old. This is pretty damaged. It's all bent up. It's been beat on. There it is. That's a W or M rake, I guess. I don't know what you can call that. A bit ago in the video that I banged my elbow on the shelf that I had put up, and I thought I would show that. I put this here shelf here. I got wiper blade inserts here. I put it up on there. The only thing is getting to that there is going to be a little tricky with some of the drawers, but I think I can manage. I keep old pins in these. Some old pins for the locks. I actually have to buy some more. Eventually, I have to buy some more. Another refill kit for this because I got some that are extremely low on sizes in here. Even though I use some of those older ones and some stuff, but. Two sizes here. I'm getting low on the 195s here, and there was another one. This is 240 and one, and it was 240 and one other one. 240, and there was another one. I can't remember which one it was. That was pretty low. I think it was 95. The green one. Oh, 195. That's one. 195 and 240. I'm getting low on those. I gotta get another refill kit for this thing, just for those. I don't think I have any in my stockpile over here underneath the shelf here. Underneath the bench. And you've seen me with you've seen a lock I did with the tiny security pin, tiny spools, and I thought I'd show that. I've done a lock with a couple top pins of this, but I also have this pin kit here, and had to buy it and And see all the different sizes, spools and serrated in here. I got the bump halt for knob and levers here, and then this is rim cylinders, I believe, over here. They're different sizes. One's longer than the other. But I ordered these extra when I bought that, and they were very tiny. I didn't realize how tiny they were. Some of them were until I got them. This is the tiniest one I got. The tiniest spool right here. Not sure if this is the exact one I used in the lock that's been going around. Might have been the second size up. But this in here looks really tiny. I don't know. I can get this to focus so you can see this, and see if I can get it on here too. I will put a standard top pin next to it so you can see the actual size. This is a standard top pin that comes with locks from the store. And there's focus camera. It's not gonna focus, I guess. Not sure if it's legible to see. But that's the difference, and there it goes. This is the smallest spool I got. I think the one like I said, I think I used in that one lock was the one next size up, which was a little bit bigger now that the focus went out. Come on, camera, focus on this now. Going on a half hour. Don't need another half hour to focus. Try back it off a little. There. I think I probably used this one on that lock, but this is the small one, and this is the standard top pin that comes with locks from the store. There's a difference in size. I'm going to try to move this one over to the other side of it. Like I said, I think this is the size I used for that one lock. It's a lot different in size. Not sure exactly what these little bitty spools are for. They are for standard locks. They're not for padlocks. I just don't know what they'd be used for. Maybe master key system. Maybe that could be for that. I don't know. But I'd have some thought I'd try it in one of the locks. I used the longest key pin I could for it on the Yale, and I believe that was I believe the one I used was one of these long ones here. I think it was this one here. I think this was the one for the Yale. 354. That was this one here. That's the longest one that the Yale says there. But I think I probably used this one here. I always use a size bigger because they seems to make it not click as much when I use a size bigger. Sometimes it takes two sizes bigger. I don't know. The depth keys I got don't seem to add up on some of them for according to the gauge and pin size. I'll show you what I mean. Got my gauge here. I got my quick set depth keys here. I'm gonna choose this one right here. Yeah, this is number 5. This is number 5, but I believe when I put it in here, it goes to number 6. Now it goes to number 5. I wonder why when I do alright, I guess that's where it's wrong, where it's not wrong. I think maybe it's probably with the pins. Okay, this is a quick set plug. I got the number 4 depth key in there. I'm gonna get the number 4 pin, and put it in there, and you'll see what I mean. And maybe it'll show up on there that way. And I'll do this like this. Number 4 is a 240. That's one of the ones that I'm running low on. Seems like number 4 is a popular number on things. Decoding them and that. Okay, you've seen that. Sorry about that, I bumped a button of some kind. Anyway, you've seen me put the green pin in there, number 4, and for the number 4 depth key. But if you look when I put that in there, focus. Doesn't quite go to the top. If you can see it, I don't know why this is not focusing. There. See how it doesn't go quite to the top? That's the number. That's number 240. Now I'm gonna go to this in here. This is number 255. This is where I have to experiment to find the one that actually works every time. I don't understand it if the pins are off somehow. I have really no way of gauging them because I don't. But if you look at this, I don't know if you can see it. It's right flush. That's number 255, and according to that, it's not even on there. 5 is a 264, but for number 6 on this leg is a 255. So I don't know if these keys were. I don't understand why that is. The gauge says it's right on the key, but the pins say different. Like the pins are off on there for some reason, but it's always a treat to figure out that at times when trying to key up a lock, repin a lock, or sometimes when I'll stick the key in lock to decode it and cut the key, and the pins will not match up, but they matched up with the depth key. I don't get it. I might have to adjust the machine again, I guess. I don't know. I would have to take a look at that. I'll show you how I adjust this machine. And this is the one I've been using. This is the one I use when I do code and copy the code ones. Put 2 blanks. It comes with keys for doing this, but I found the blanks work best. Because the blanks seem to work the best for this. Okay, I always line it. I always step it up against the wheel and up against this, and they both seem to be touching. Just gotta make sure once in a while about that. I might as well check this machine while I'm at it. I do the same thing with this machine. Up, so they're all the machines. There's nothing wrong with machines. It's just the pins are off or something on this kit, which I think I showed you before also. These are color coded lab pins, and okay. Alright. Got here 185. This is the 185s, lab pins. These are the colored ones like these. Now, I'll go over here to the 185. Find the 185. 183, 186. It goes from 183 to 186. These are red. And they look almost like the 183s, but they mark them 185. Show you another one. These are the 180s, which is right next to it. These are green. These are 180s. This is greener, so these match up. These are the 215. They are golden color. Now the 215 are right here. This is 216, marked 216. They're gold. There's a 225. There you are, the silver color. And then the 225s right here are green, but the 222s are silver, just like these are silver. Here's 245. They are purple or burgundy or purple. 245. You look over here, red for the 243, and then it's 246. But you go to 249. That's actually the red, I guess. I guess that's actually red. So that'd be more like to 243. These are bottom pins. They look awful lot smaller than that. Oh, these are 185. Look. Okay, here it is. The purple ones. 245. I had the wrong ones in my hand. If you look here, it says 249 on the purple ones here. And it goes 246 to 249 from 243. And there's a 210. They are the red. And you look up here, this is 213, they're red. This is 208, this is green. So there's something I don't get about that. And there's the 195s. But they are the purple color. And then if you look at the 195s here, they are green. The next purple color is either the 189 or the 204. Which numbers are correct on the package? The packages are either labeled wrong or those are labeled wrong. There's the 0.07 top pin. These are silver color. They're the 0.070. These are right color for that. I got 200. I got the number 200. They're red. Number 200s are red, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, they're green. Oh, those are right too. Top pins seem to be right, but the bottom pins seem to be the wrong. Either they're wrong or they're just mark the same ones with different numbers and say that they're one thing and they're not. They're probably another. That's something I don't get there, marking them that way or which one's right or wrong. That's why I don't use the ones in these packages, because I don't know if they're the right number or not until I get a refill kit and see what happens with that. Make two different pin kits. This is the 0.3 and they make a 0.5. Which number is the right number? Who knows? Anyway, other than the things I just showed, other than that, I got had these things for a while. Got a collection of these going I've had for a while. I've only picked two open. This is one I picked open, and I picked open that one back here, Master Lock. I got two other ones. One's got a cross lock. Both of these have cross locks, I believe. And I have picks for them, but I don't know how good they work. But I haven't picked them yet. Actually, I think this one here is not a cross lock. This one here has a double-sided. I think I've tried picking this before. I don't recall exactly, but if I did or not, but I got 4 of them things. I will pick that one there on camera. I do believe I will. It's a master lock. It's gonna be it's an easy one. I might have picked on camera before. It's a double-sided. I'll use I think that it's a double-sided key, but I don't think I think it only uses one side, if I'm not mistaken. I will try to find a tension wrench that will work for this. I think I had to make one to work for this. Gotta see which way the key turns to. Okay, it turns that way. I think this one here will work. Use this one. It's a wafer lock. I forgot that was what it was. I think I picked this on camera before. I don't think I did it on YouTube camera though. For YouTube, I think I did it on Facebook on my page. I gotta find something better than that. Try this one. I'm gonna use that new rake I made. I always had better luck with rakes on wafer locks. It's a two-sided one. I thought it was only one-sided. Got one side done. understand why this is going to be so hard this time. Okay. I've been using the hook this time. I got it in a deep fall set, but it's not turning any more than that. For some reason. Anyway, I'm gonna go with something different. Altogether different. I know everybody's seen one of these. Pardon. Let's see. So here. Since it's a two-sided one like this. Ain't gonna work, obviously. Try this other one. I gotten this thing open once before, and I don't understand why I can't get it open this time. I don't exactly remember how I opened it before either. I wish I didn't try starting this particular one now. Now I gotta figure out. Now I gotta open it. I hate to disappoint my people. Not getting it open now. Determined to get it open. And apparently that ain't gonna work either. What did I get myself into? I'll go back to trying this way. Yeah, I would have to grab the one that was the hardest possible one to figure out how to open. I'm going to try one of the cross-lock ones because this is not going to work. This is not working for me. And the video is probably running on an hour range. I think got all day. 15 minutes. Give this cross lock in the trunk. Yeah, I'll probably fail at this one too, no doubt. Because I ain't got the right kind of things for this to do this. Because I'll fail at this. Yep. One of these has got to open for me. Can't be disappointed. I've got to be disappointed if I can't get one to open. Oh well. I'll just have to see if I can find that video and put it on YouTube as we open that one. It's not working for me today. I don't understand it. Kind of disappointed in that. Anyway, this is that rake I made. I guess it would be either a W or M. Not sure. Gave it extra on the handle so it doesn't slip out of the hand. 3 spots there, one there, one there, one there, one there, to keep it from slipping out of the hand for pretty good, decently. Give it a try on this Westlock. There it is, it's open. A lot of times when I stick rakes that I make in lock, they open just like they're putting a key in there with just a little tension on it. And this one's stuck in there. I will show you what I mean. Let's see here. This one here. This is similar kind of a design as that one I just had I made. This is I guess you could say the triple peak one. Sometimes I have to do is just stick it in there and wiggle it a bit and it'll open. Of course it's going to make a liar out of me on that, but I guess it all depends on what kind of lock and what the pins are in there. I'll just show you on this one here. This is one that did it too. Just stick it in there, wiggle it in there, and there it goes, it's open. And I'll show you again. stick it in there. It's just like putting the key in and it opens it up. Just as easy as that. And to show you better, I'll take another lock. I'll use this American to test this theory out on this American. Sometimes it takes a little longer, sometimes it just have to stick it in there and it'll open. It's like putting the key in, like I said. At times. Anyway, that's that. I'm gonna try that with this new one I made. Of course, it ain't gonna work on there either. Anyway. Try it on this Yale, this older one that I've got here that I made. Try it on this Yale and see if it'll open right up. Hopefully it'll turn it the right way. Yep, it's turning it the right way. There it is. Open right up. See, it's locked. It's not broken. Try this new one I just made. There it is. Opened again. I'm thinking it just depends on what the bitting and type of lock, or I don't understand why some locks will open with the rakes I make better than others. Okay, this is a brand rake.